South African hip-hop has long held a place of pride in the nation's musical landscape. Its roots stretch back to the 1980s when hip-hop emerged as a voice for the oppressed, carrying the weight of social and political commentary during the apartheid era. By the 2000s, the genre entered its golden age, with artists like HP, ProKid and Tumi using their rhymes to blend global hip-hop influences with uniquely South African sounds and languages. Tracks like HP's Bosso and ProKid's Utini Go Pro were not just hits, they were cultural phenomena that united audiences across diverse backgrounds. Fast forward to the mid-2010s and the scene seemed unstoppable. Artists such as Cassper Nyovest, AKA and KO topped the charts with Casper's fill-up concerts and AKA's smashing hits like All Eyes on Me becoming defining moments.
Real quick, if you're enjoying this video, please take a second to like and subscribe and hit that notification button to get notified whenever a new video drops. Now let's get back to it.
South African hip-hop became synonymous with success and ambition, making its presence felt on global platforms. But today, the narrative appears more complex. With the explosive rise of Amapiano, Afrobeat, and even Kom music, South African hip-hop seems to have lost some of its mainstream allure. Streaming charts are often dominated by Kabza the Small, Young Stunner, and other Amapiano artists, raising the question, is South African hip-hop dead, or is this simply a period of reinvention? To answer this, we need to unpack multiple dimensions: the genre's cultural relevance, its visibility in mainstream media, the struggles and successes of its artists, and the broader structural shifts in the music industry itself. Does hip-hop still resonate with South African audiences, or is it being overshadowed by fresher, more localized sounds? Amapiano's emergence in the late 2010s marked a seismic shift in South African music. Its deep house influences, combined with kwaito and jazzy sounds, quickly made it the genre of choice for younger audiences. Artists like Kabza the Small and DJ Maphorisa redefined the South African music scene with hits such as Mkhimbini and Asibe Happy. The genre's ability to dominate dance floors and social media platforms has posed a significant challenge to hip-hop's once dominant status. While some artists have tried to adapt, Reason rebranded and embraced Amapiano, this move has been met with mixed reactions. Fans have questioned whether such transitions signal growth or a retreat from hip-hop's core identity. Amid these challenges, hip-hop hasn't entirely lost its footing. Nasty C remains a global ambassador for South African hip-hop, with collaborations featuring international stars like T.I. and Ari Lennox and albums such as Zulu Man with Some Power. Nasty C proves that South African hip-hop can thrive on a global stage.
I used to have Jack in the fridge in the bank. I'm not going back. I had bed bugs, I had roaches and rats. I'm not going back.
Similarly, A-Reece's introspective storytelling and independent approach have earned him a fiercely loyal fanbase, even if mainstream recognition fluctuates. Cassper Nyovest has also managed to stay relevant by straddling genres. Tracks like Tito Mboweni remind listeners of his hip-hop roots, even as he occasionally ventures into Amapiano and other styles. This adaptability highlights the evolving nature of South African hip-hop. However, not all artists have successfully navigated this changing landscape. Former heavyweights like Kwesta, who delivered timeless hits like Good, have seen diminishing relevance. Some attribute this to the rapidly shifting tastes of younger audiences, while others point to the lack of sustained innovation within hip-hop itself. Social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube have revolutionized how music is consumed and marketed. Independent artists such as Blxckie and Lucas Raps are leveraging these tools to build dedicated audiences. Their unique blend of trap, Afrobeat, and local sounds showcases that hip-hop is far from stagnant. It's evolving in new directions that resonate with Gen Z listeners.
Yeah, ay, pick a side. Hope we going far, baby, God, ride or die. Don't put too much thought
One
to it,
area
God,
where
start a
hip-hop
lie.
continues to shine is in its ability to tackle social issues. Big Zulu's Imalingini became an anthem not just for its catchy hook, but for its reflection of financial aspirations and struggles faced by ordinary South Africans. This storytelling dimension gives hip-hop a cultural gravitas that genres like Amapiano rarely touch. So, is South African hip-hop dead? The answer is nuanced. While the genre has undoubtedly been overshadowed in the mainstream by Amapiano's meteoric rise, it remains alive in the creativity of its artists and its cultural impact. Hip-hop is evolving, not disappearing. For every artist who pivots to Amapiano, there are others pushing the boundaries of what hip-hop can be in a South African context. The current era may feel like a downturn, but it's better understood as a period of transition. South African hip-hop is diversifying, experimenting, and finding new ways to connect with its audience. The key lies in how the genre adapts to changing industry dynamics while staying true to its roots. So, what's happening with South African hip-hop? We think far from dead. It faces significant challenges, particularly from Amapiano and shifting audience preferences. However, it remains culturally and socially relevant, with artists like Nasty C, A-Reece, and emerging talents like Blxckie demonstrating its vitality. The genre's ability to adapt and innovate will determine its future, but its story is far from over.